Hey guys, LegoMan598 here, and just to give you guys a little kind of an update, I did create a new account. It's going to be called Mr.Airsoft, I guess you could say. Don't spell out space, it's just Mr. Airsoft. But I'll have a link in the description below to the URL. Either way, I told you guys in the comment of my GNG Mark 18, the DST1 right here, I told you in that review that I would have this video coming out soon, and I actually did that today is when I made that little comment. So I guess without further ado, this is just the gun side of my collection, and it is mounted on a tripod right now, but I will be doing close-ups. I'm going to take the camera off the tripod just so you guys can see all my stuff. But the way I organized it for you guys is I go from what's on the left is going to be my least used to the right, which is my most used. And some people might beg to differ on what I should be using. I'll tell you that top one over there, compared to this M4, that one's better. Not in FPS, but in accuracy and not even range. But my baby, that's my dad's baby. And I'll get to that in a little bit, guys. But anyways, I guess just for brief little overview. Sorry about that cut, guys. Camera shut off. I don't know why it's on. It's recording and it just shut off on me. Battery's not dead, but like I was saying, for the brief overview, I'm just gonna do like a quick little thing on each one. Roughly how much each gun cost, what I paid for it, the things I've done to it, just real rough sketch done, whatever, and just random things. So like I said, least used, most used, and then I've got another round table over here, which I guess I'll just take the camera off the tripod. I'll do a little bit of noise. But that's all my stuff, like my gear, and that's actually the bag I use. It's called a on-the-go bag, or like a combat-ready bag, like a CRV type thing. But bottle of water, barrel scuffs, always have those. Can't play unless you don't. My tripod I use, but so obviously I have 7 guns that work completely. Actually no, that UMP doesn't work, I'll say that. 6 guns that work completely. I have another one, it's like a $50 gun that I got a long time ago. Didn't feel like putting it up here, and also there's not enough room. It's a Spring M14, like the $50 one. But start from the top of the most unused. This isn't the most unused, I'd say the most unused would be this one right here, because I haven't used it yet in a competition or field. I have gotten a chronoed, it's shooting about 365.2. But anyways, guys, from the top, this is the KWA SR7. Like I said, it's my dad's. It's got a nice, yeah, it's green and red RCO. That scope right there on the top, and it is completely zeroed in to this gun. And that's what I kind of mentioned about the controversy. You guys are gonna yell at me, use this gun, use this gun, use this gun. It's a $300 gun. It's great. I love it. I've never used it because it's my dad's. Either way, that's all we've done to it. That's my suppressor that I used to have on there. I got a new QD suppressor on there that I glued to it. Anyways, guys, but that actually doesn't have the barrel extender. It's just on there, and I shot it. I think I dumped 2 full auto mags and 1 semi-auto mag while moving, just so I could check to see if it would hit the barrel or whatnot. I think only 1 out of all those. And that was with these over here. Those right there. Yeah, I think they're 130 round or 120 round mid caps. 130 round mid caps. That used there. Only hit 1 BB inside of that. So pretty good. Next in line would be broken, but this is my HK Rex UMP 45. Great gun. Has a little GoPro mount from when I did my accuracy shooting. The reason it broke is because I'm a noob when it comes to tech on airsoft guns. Still learning, and the hop-up unit on this is just a little bit. Actually, you can't get any more different than an M4's. So I kind of screwed up when I was replacing the inner barrel with a 407 Mad Bull Type 4 barrel, which is what I use on this gun and that gun. That one, no barrel extender, should get one soon. And another thing my dad did to that, he put an M100 spring in it to get it up to about 370 FPS with .2s. Then going down, this is an EVIC open box mystery box, and the reason it has duct tape is because it was missing the pin, and I found one while I was at Jericho Airsoft out in sorry about that noise, out here in Temecula. So I put electrical tape, and then it kept wobbling around anyways because it's smaller than what it's supposed to be. So I just put two pieces of duct tape actually, and this is real wood, real metal all the way across. This is supposed to be wood right here and here, but since it's open box, they did replace it. I don't know why you want to replace all the wood, but it feels nice, it's good and all. But yeah, this keeps it, doesn't wobble at all anymore. And then if I go down, this is the AK-47, the 60th anniversary Kalashnikov, or Kalashnikov, or whatever, I don't even know anymore. It's really nice. I've never had a problem. I've had it for probably 4 or 5 years. Same with that one. I've had that one for 3 or 4 years, and only when I broke it. Otherwise, these two guns were perfectly fine. Go over to most use. This is the JG or Jinjiang, whatever you want to call it, Asia Arms G36. I got it again in the EVIC mystery box, the open box one. I did a custom snake skin paint job on it. You can get a good zoom on it. Nice focus. Looks pretty nice in my opinion. I mean, granted that's kind of biased, but both sides of it are really nice. The other side, so you guys can see it. Kind of digging this side a little bit more with some of the more detail with the darker spots, especially with the rail. But that is a full metal rail, I believe. Yeah, full metal rails on top and bottom. It didn't come with the side rails, but whatever. I painted the black tip. Didn't feel like doing all that crap again. And then that's out of my motion. This is CM18, G&G CM18 DST1, the DST Mod 1. God, this thing's put me a couple pennies in the bank. I'd say the gun is worth $190 new. I would say right now I would probably sell it for like $250 or $300, mainly because of the fact that I put on a magnifier, the Mod SPS or EOTech 556. I put in over here this ProWin hop unit. Just get that for you. If it'll focus. It's good enough. ProWin hop unit right there. And then it's also custom hot filling. It's where I work at Del Taco, so works out. The yeah, it's a PTS Mad Bull Ankle 4 grip tan version. I have a contour mount on here. My camera got back ordered, so I didn't get the camera. But I did get the mount from the contour site itself, I think a couple weeks ago. Or about a week ago. And then this is the PV suppressor that I was telling you guys. Here's the part about it. But I took the Gorilla Glue, looped this, glued it on to here, and then I took the glue and glued the actual PD part down so it would never come off. And you can see that the inner barrel stops about right there, and you got that much room. There's about that much room with no inner barrel. But all I have to do really is take off the front piece here, but I'm not going to, so they just tie it. Other than that, I really haven't done anything to it, but that sight is $75. That sight was $65, which now they sell it for $125. The inner barrel was $40 or $35. This was $35. This was, I think, $25 or $30. This was $25. And all this stuff that I ended up throwing, I think it's $30 or $40. All this stuff I've done to it, and I think if I were to sell this gorgeous little thing, $325, I guess. It's kind of second guessing myself again, but I wouldn't sell it for cheap. This is my first great AEG that I bought, like, that I put some money into. It's got a non-functioning spring, what's it called? I forgot. Compression, decompressor, whatever. Sorry if I'm rambling on, guys, but this is my UTG Gen 5 Master Sniper. First sniper rifle. I wanted to just experiment, and I did the custom paint job again. It's like the desert with that two-tone kind of desert feel. And if you really focus in, I don't know how visible that two-tone is, but pretty nice. It shoots about 475 out of the box, and I'm not going to do anything to it, but it shoots about 475 with .2s. I use .25, so around 450 for me. Probably like 450, 455 at the most. And then this is an AIM Sports 3:9 by 39, I believe, zoom scope. It's got the integrated sunshade. It's a $60 scope, and I also did the custom paint job as well. And then it's a red and blue illuminated, and I think it's 5 different illumination settings. Yeah, it's green and blue. That's what it is. That's the illuminator setting right there, top one. And then this is how you change how zoomed in it is. Right now it's completely zoomed out. You go this way all the way to 9, and then it's really zoomed in. But anyways, that's it for the guns, I guess. I guess I could talk a little bit. This is a Lancer Tactical, I believe. Yeah, Lancer Tactical red dot sight. It's got 4 different settings or 3 different settings, 5 different brightness settings between red and green, a little protector. That one also has a protector, and that one takes lithium batteries. This one, I don't know what it takes. I think it might take like CR3023s or whatever it is. But I did have to somewhat rewire, just make it come at the front for my batteries. I don't have a small type or a large type for it. But that's it for the guns and on all of this stuff. Sorry if this is a long video, but I have a little bit of a collection, I guess. I'll start with smaller stuff like the mags. These 2 mags actually came with the Kalashnikov AK-47 right there. Then this mag came with the other Real Wood Furniture AK-47. Oh yeah, by the way, I guess I didn't... sorry guys. I guess at $300. That one I think is 150 or 160. This one this is an APS one, and it's not in stock anymore, but I believe they said it retailed maybe for about 190. This retails, I think, for 200 or 180. This one retails for like 115, 120, and this retails for 190. That's 115 or something. So that's the basic cost of the guns. I paid $75 for both of these ones. I paid $100 because I did next day shipping, but $75 for these 2 boxes, so $150 plus. So pretty much $200 for guns that cost about $400 together. I could sell for new. But onto this, like I said, those ones came with. This mag for the G36 came with it, and then we went out and bought this newer one. As you can tell, it's shinier, and then just like any other one, it clicks together, which I'm gonna do for you guys real fast. There we go. It clicks together like any other G36 mag. These are, I believe they're 18 round sniper mags. And these are my dad's mags. They're 7 120 round mid-cap KWA mags that I've used for his SR7. And 5 GMP mags that I used. They're 130 round mid-caps. And then all 3 of these are high caps. These 2 are high caps, obviously. Like I said, 18 round. If you're wondering what this actually goes inside the suppressor, but because I think it might be because I glued it, and also it's just weird. It doesn't sit right, so it doesn't let me close the suppressor all the way, so I just took that out. These are some Wiley X gloves with the knuckle busters or knuckle protectors. These are actually my dad, since he's in the military. He actually used these in Afghanistan. These he got from a friend for free because he was friends with one of the big owners. This is also Wiley X. These are the goggles. They're really nice. They don't fog. They fogged maybe once because it's hot as hell. It was like 100 degrees outside. I was wearing a ghillie suit. They were under the ghillie suit. That didn't feel nice. I don't know what company this is, but this is the full lower face protection all the way to the ear. This is, I think this is like a $35 replica fast helmet. It's plastic. And the reason I have 2 Jericho patches is because this one's my dad's, this one's mine, or vice versa. The GoPro mount that I use, an Airsoft Master patch that I got from the Jericho. Sorry about the guys, I don't know where that stopped, but the Master stop. And then the USA flag I've got on it. And then one of my favorite flags, one of my favorite ones, Biting. I bought that one, that was a fun buy. Whenever I do like individual filming with my GoPro, I'll use this little tripod that I use just to hold stuff up and then put my GoPro on it. This is I have 4 of these, but I lost one and I can't find the other. So now I've got 2. I use that for my sniper mainly, but now I have to start using it for these because I lost my KWA one. come back over here. Some electrical tape I always carry on me. This is the GoPro housing case. It's the skeleton case that I use for recording. And I do have the white edition of the Hero 3. It's not the Plus edition, but my uniform, which would be, I have a Lancer Tactical frog shirt. I got it for 60 bucks. My dad got it for $5 because he got it from the actual retail shop, not retail shop, the on base at Camp Pendleton. He got those for like $5 at Camp Pendleton. There's some nice trousers. These as well, like $4. They're really nice. They're actual boots that Marines wore. And then some gear again. This is an M9 drop leg holster. I don't have my M9 yet, but I will maybe in a couple of months. I'm gonna go buy my PTP Kittery gas blowback M9. And over here, my battle belt is, I think it might be Condor. Check this out. It's Black Hawk. The Black Hawk battle belt. These are, I don't know what brand they are actually. I've never checked the brands of these. I bought these many months ago, probably a couple years ago. I took off the little straps that go on top, just to make them kind of like taco pouches, but it's for just like any kind of M4 pouch. It has some molly straps on it. It's a Phantom Gear dump pouch. It's like $10 on eBay. And always gotta have some tactical Airsoft headphones, just because if you get lonely or bored, you've gotta Airsoft with some music. I mean, come on. Then to the BBs. I used to use these, I don't anymore. They're black, which is the main reason why I don't use them for my sniper rifle, but they're .32 WeTech BBs. Precision rounds, even though I can't see them. 2,000 pack. 2 packs of Cryotech .25s or 4,000 count. And then these are still new. They're the PSVP, the G&D Armament ones. I believe they're .25s. Yeah, they are. And then on to probably the final part of my armory, which is going to be batteries. I have 3 8.4 volt stick type batteries. One pretty soon I'm going to be replacing that UMP over there with this guy I found on Instagram who's selling his. It's a electric blowback, 150 bucks I'm getting it, and I'm going to have a stick type 9.6. These are all 8.4. I think they're all 1100 amp, or not amp, watts or whatever. This is a 10.8 volt, I believe. Yeah, 10.8, 1600 milliamps. And this is my 1200 milliamp 11.1 LiPo 20C output by Valken. This is the 1600 milliamp 9.6, the 2300 milliamp 9.6, and those are both for my M4s, and then the SR7. I guess that's pretty much it, guys. I don't know if this was boring. If you want something else, I'll do it for you guys. I mean, it's all up to you. But with all these guns, I only have that gun and that gun up on my thing for review. So what I'm going to do is, I have this review. I recorded it about a month ago, but I never put it up. I never edited it. So I am going to do reviews of all of these guns. They're all going to be up on my page, not before summer, but before the end of the year comes up. And I'll have some more gameplay footage. I have some more gameplay footage. I'm going to be going pretty soon to Jericho again. Not necessarily tomorrow like I'd like to, but I will be going soon. Anyways, thank you for watching, guys. This is the Lego Man 598 and Mr. Airsoft. Please don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.